This is a Baseus flexible USB-C to USB-C charging and data cable. It is rated at 100 watts, so that is a 5 amp cable at 20 volts. It says it has an E-marker chip, 480 megabits per second transmission rate, and it's flexible in that it has this kind of coil, so it kind of shortens down when you're not using it. They sent me this to review for free. If you wanted to purchase it, it would cost you about $14. They haven't paid me for my review, so my opinions remain my own. Alright, so in the box you get some stickers, a little specification warranty card, some more declarations of conformity, and the cable itself. And it has this little plastic cable keeper here where you can snap both ends of the cable together and it will kind of keep it in a loop like that. Now this is a cloth, kind of a nylon cloth, and it stretches out. I'm getting at least 3 feet. You might be able to get a little bit more if you're willing to stretch it a lot. If you stretch it too far, it may not coil back up into the coil here. So let's test the power capability of this cable. Alright, we have a 100 watt power supply, a 100 watt load, and this cable has negotiated up to 20 volts. The amps are ramping up. Alright, we have a little bit of voltage sag, 19.8 volts. The amps are 4.8, so power-wise that's a little bit less than 100 watts, but it's pretty close. It's basically 96 watts of power, and so that's close enough for me to give them the 100 watt power capability, because this guy is max 100 watts, that guy's max 100 watts, so I don't know for sure which one of these guys is preventing those last 4 watts from transferring, but I think the cable is very close to being able to transfer 100 watts. So this guy here is definitely a 5 amp 100 watt cable. We're going to copy data from my cell phone. So it is copying files. I don't have that many files to copy right now, but it's doing it at 21 megabytes a second, which is the same speed I always get from this particular cell phone. So my specific plan for this cable is to replace this guy here, which is my passenger seat charging cable, because when people aren't using it, it just kind of sits on the floor. And the idea is that this guy will coil itself up and not hang out on the floor. So it coils up and doesn't really get into the footwell area. Now I could also lay it up there or put it in the cup holder.